is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Tutorials. This is your boy Cheeseburger Eddie as always, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We have a super exciting, super fun build today. Want to go ahead and give a shout out to Waffle the Gamer. He commented on a video this past week, asked about building a rocket ship, and you ask, you shall receive. So that's what today's video is going to be about. We're going to build a fully functioning, a fully working rocket ship, and we're going to go step by step. So here we go. First, we got to build ourselves a little platform to put this thing on. So I'm going to do it can be any material, cobblestone, just putting it down. This is going to be a temporary block, so keep that in mind. Go ahead and get your observer blocks, get them all pointing upwards like this. So this is going to be your first layer. Go ahead and destroy those temporary blocks, because now it needs to be one layer above, or at least floating above. Doesn't really matter how high. Go ahead and get yourself some pistons, put them on top of those observers, and boom, you are done with step one of your rocket ship. Next, let's go ahead and get some slime blocks, put them in between in the middle. This is what's going to end up activating everything once you do your initiation sequence, I guess I'm going to call it. Next, you want to get these slime blocks, put them 4 high, get this take the 3 out in the bottom, and then go ahead and put your observer facing downwards. These are all pretty much temporary blocks. They don't have to be sticky blocks, but just make sure it looks like this. Get your sticky piston facing downwards. And again, you just want to have that gap in between each section, because if you don't, it's going to activate it right away, and then it's not going to work. So make sure you put your sticky blocks all around the little spot that you just made with the observer and the sticky piston. Go ahead and get some more observer blocks. Make them face upward like so on top of those sticky blocks. Some more regular pistons on top of those observers. And this is pretty much where I'm going to say you can make this as big as you want, I guess, as long as you follow this sequence and keep building it with the little separations every couple of blocks. That's what matters, okay? So just make sure you understand that. Now, what you want to do here is build this many high. I think it's 6. Go ahead and destroy. Once you build 6 high on all sides of the pistons, what you want to do is go ahead and destroy that bottom layer, because again, we're all about making sure there's actual indentations, is what I'll call them, or little just missing gaps, because again, this is how it works. This is how this is actually going to run. And then go ahead and add that 6 block back on top, so it's again 6. And what you're going to do from here is you're going to go ahead and get your observer blocks, point them downwards, or I guess upwards. You just want to make sure you're getting it on from the top, or getting it put from the top. Destroy those temporary blocks right there. So it should be looking just like this. I believe it's 5 blocks that are going to be 5 sticky blocks right there in between those 2 spots. Again, we're going to repeat the order. So again, you got some regular pistons on top of your observer blocks like so. And this is where we pretty much call it. We call this the top. And you can keep going as high as you want, but again, this is pretty much what you needed to be. You want to make sure you have those gaps in between each section. Now this can be any material. I'm using, I think, quartz, but you want one side of it to be a sticky block, and that's just because for it to activate and to actually work, it needs to be able to stick to that very top piece. So that's what you want to do. Now what we're going to do with this build is we're going to make it pretty cool. We're going to make it fun. There's going to be fire coming out of the bottom of our rocket ship, which is really cool. So go ahead and get yourself some sticky blocks. Go to this second layer of pistons and observers, and put a sticky block on the outside of those observers. And what you're going to want to do is put another observer facing downwards from those sticky blocks, and then below those observers you want to put a dispenser. All right, and with the dispenser, you want to make sure the dispenser, the exit hole, I guess I'll call it, where the dispensing is actually going to take place, is facing downwards. So those 2 that I just placed, as you can see, the face is facing outwards. That's wrong. You want to make sure that hole is facing straight down, because in a rocket ship, when that fire goes down, you want it to go. Now, for the fire to take place, we're going to just put in some fire charges. You can find these from the Nether Realm. You can find these pretty much anywhere. They're super easy, especially when you're in creative mode like myself. So anyways, get your dispensers facing downwards, put some fire charges inside those dispensers, and we are almost there, my friends. We are almost to a fully functioning rocket ship. This thing is crazy. If you guys enjoy, or if you are enjoying this, I need you to leave a like on this channel in this particular video so it gets seen, and then absolutely make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you turn those post notifications, become part of the fastest growing burger squad that you've ever seen. Now at the very top, put yourself a little fence post, just so you know it makes it look a little more aesthetically pleasing, or a little nicer to look at. And now what you need for this last piece, the ignition sequence, you need a falling block. So you need either sand or gravel. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it inside this top opening right here, and it's going to happen. And we have liftoff. If you guys, oh my gosh, thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the applause. I know you guys are overwhelmed with absolute joy right now. That is what we call a fully functioning, a fully working space ship, or I guess rocket ship here in Minecraft. Look at the fire flying out of it. I mean, that is awesome. I mean, you guys, you gotta leave a like for that. This is a fantastic build. Again, shout out to my guy Waffle the Gamer for giving me the idea. And then I also wanted to give a shout out. I kind of took a little bit, of here and there of the actual building concept from LOL Craft Indo. He made something with a similar build structure a couple of years ago. So shout out to him for the idea of how to make this. But again, wanted to show you guys step by step how you make a working rocket ship in Minecraft, and that is it. As you can see, it leaves a little shadow. I mean, the fire falling down, all that good stuff. It's really cool. So if you guys want to see any other builds, any other things that are going to be crazy like this, leave a comment down below what that would be. We have so many other things, other tutorials on the channel, so make sure you are subscribed. And make sure you're leaving that like. I'd definitely appreciate it. If you guys want to see any of the other builds, working elevators, we got it all. Anyways, y'all have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.